Hallo, ik ben de Mansterr en welkom terug bij de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. De vorige keer hebben we wederom wat sidequests gedaan. Een beetje gevochten. En nu gaan we denk ik even wat leukere quests doen. Ik heb de Pyres of Novigrad getrackt. Visit Triss in haar house. En ik weet dat Triss een grote karakter is. Ik ga eerst even mijn zooi repareren. Dat kan ik volgens mij bij deze vriend.
How may I assist you?
Moet je luisteren, ik wil even repair.
Need some armor.
Kan je dat doen? Je kan repair toch? Repair, huppatee. Repair equipped. Hoeveel geld heb ik? Weet je, ik doe gewoon alles even repairen. Kost wel even wat, maar dan is dat in ieder geval gebeurd. Nou, farewell.
So long.
Ik heb ook even de ventilator aangezet hoor, want het werd hier echt heel warm. Nou, oké. Dan gaan we naar Triss. Waar is het eigenlijk precies? Doe eens naar de map. Zo. Oh, dat is hier. Nou, daar wil ik toch al een keer naartoe. Ik moet nog heel veel sidequests doen, maar dat ga ik ook nog wel doen. Ja, ik zat er al eens een keer over na te denken om dat off-camera te doen, maar dat is niet zo heel leuk. Maar als we dat nou gewoon een beetje switchen, zo een grote quest en dan wat kleine questjes in episodes, dan vind ik dat dat wel goed is. Nee. Het zou best wel eens een hele lange episode kunnen worden, denk ik. Dit gaat hoe geïntrigeerd ik ben in deze story. Oh. Geïntrigeerd. Dit moet ik ook wel doen. Fijn. En die vent van de vorige keer, die had ook nog het een en ander te zeggen, weet je wel, van iemand die een Witcher nadeed. Ik heb hier helemaal geen fast-travel-punt in de buurt. Wel, oh ja, wel deze. Nou, gaan we daar naartoe. Ik ben wel benieuwd. Novigrad, daar zijn we toch al eens één keer geweest voor Tamara.
Stay out of my way.
Dacht ik. Ik had de dochter van de Baron. Aan de kant, jongen. Kijk, leuk met bootjes wordt het zo omhoog gehouden, die brug. Kom maar. Ben je? Zo. Geheid dat we wel onderweg tegenkomen. Oh, kijk dan, joh. Je ziet de lampjes al in de verte. Ziet er leuk uit. Oh, bandits. Daar heb ik even geen zin in. Nee. Je moet door. Ik vind het wel snel daar op zijn paard. Flink achter mij aan zit hij. Kan ik hier doorheen? Jawel, joh, rood. Zo, die zijn we kwijt. Hier hebben we een leuk dorpje. Zal weer een quest zijn. Gok ik. Maar daar gaan we nu even niet op af. De Glory Gate, host. De Glory Hall.
Slow now.
Nu wordt het ineens...
Run, Roach.
Zit daar in het water, Jan?
Slow now.
Ik ben heel benieuwd. Ik weet niet wat dit is. Oos? Even meenemen die zooi. Kijk waar ik ermee kan. Oh, nu ben ik over encumbered. Shit. Ja. Daar ben ik al bang voor. Dit hé, kijk dan. Dat is wel veel beter dan wat ik nu aan heb. Oos, nu zie ik er dik uit. Wat hadden we nog meer? Nog speciale boeken, 9 armor. 17 armor, hoos. Een paar dingetjes niet heel goed. Maar over het algemeen wel beter, denk ik. Dus ik doe hem gewoon aan. Oh, ik ben er echt niet uit te zien hoor. Oh, deze boek hoort er ook nog bij. Die is eigenlijk ook beter. Dat is de hele set. Dit is veel... Oh. Ja, wat ik heb, dat is veel beter, joh. Zal ik gewoon eens even wat laten vallen? Of kan ik ergens wat verkopen? Nee, ik moet nu wel eerst even wat laten vallen. Kijk, zo. Dit is eigenlijk ook beter. Ja. Nee, vind ik die cap nog steeds beter. Zo. Ik ben nog steeds overencumbered. Ja, die broeken die zijn nog niet zo heel... Dat is denk ik met dit pakje. Dat is heel zwaar, maar het is wel heel goed. Heel zwaar pakje. Even kijken, het is een heel zwaar pakje. Weight 10.7. En wat had ik eerst aan? Maakt dan niet heel veel uit. Ik vind wel dat ik er stommer uitzie zo, maar goed. Als ik wat krachtiger ben. Ik zie er gelukkig niet zo uit. Dat vind ik dan weer prima. Dan laten we even zwaard vallen. Dit zwaard is... er zitten geen sockets in, dus ik laat het gewoon lekker vallen. Hoe zit het nu met mijn gewicht? Oh, beter, kijk eens. Keurig. Nou, nu zijn we in een soort van night. Op zich wel grappig. Ik vind alleen mijn schoenen nog een beetje stom. Maar ja, weet je, kijk eens. Ik zie het wel chic uit. Ik vind die kraag vind ik eigenlijk niks. Zo, muziekje. The Gate of... Nou. Duiven.
Wonderful.
Ah! Oh!
Oh. Ja, hier moet dus Triss ergens zijn. Dus ik ben heel benieuwd.
Willows. It's into the area 2 days road from
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Orson's henchman.
Going to the execution? Better burn a beast turned human in full.
Oh, weer een priester daar bezig. Dit is een quest. Nou, die wacht maar even. We gaan nu naar Triss.
Help a poor fellow out.
Poor fellow.
Our Novigrad. Shining a...
Wat gebeurt hier? Gebeurt hier van alles in het midden?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I've done no wrong. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! Good luck! A Doppler!
Jezus.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Nee.
Burnt Doppler. Why, the stench is entirely different.
Trunk human to heal your daughter in a day.
Damn it, I don't know.
Wat is een... Zat er ook nog iets bij? Doppler of zo? Boos? Ja, dat zijn die enkels natuurlijk. Nee, daar weten we niks van zo te zien. Stond ook zo... Ja, die staat er nu bij. Daar vindt. Chapel. Ja, naar. Ja, dit was naar. We gaan in ieder geval naar Triss.
A whole day wasted.
Hier moet Triss ergens zijn.
Triss, it's like a witch with muscle. Cast the spell and all's gone in a flash.
Well, she was in a rush.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Oké.
Shit your pants already, big boy!
Nee, want ik heb een sterk pakje en jullie niet. Jullie slaan je handen helemaal kapot tegen mij. Ja. Zo, even vals spelen. Jullie zijn niet aardig. Nou, doe eens niet bij zo. Nou.
Is he?
Juist. Hoppa.
What? Lost your nerve?
Hé, wat gebeurt er nou?
Don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple God's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Wat een bastard. Triss is hier dus niet meer. Maar haar borstel wel.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots, just turn to healing.
Tapijtenvoorraad. Ja, wat kon ik hier nou doen? Beneden, er is een soort kelder. Er is een kelder.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
De badkuip, hier een shirtje.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Dit gloeit. Waarom gloeit dit? Oh, die roos. Rose of Remembrance.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up. Dumpling. Oké. Ik vind dat tekentje, want daar zie je alleen niet zo. Tenminste, vind ik verdacht. Is dat tekentje wat hier beneden, bij de trap hier? Maar fijn, prima. We gaan gewoon, we gaan hieruit. Hier is niks meer roods. Nee. Oké.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Muziekje.
Bodes ill. Rotten luck.
Right one. Take a gander. Ooh! Don't touch me.
Look for thieves. And carefully follow them.
You seen the new waitresses?
No. They're worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
I must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
You read my mind.
Oh, nou, ik heb hier iemand gevonden.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
My, what a freak.
Goods! Pickpocket!
Oh, ik doe mijn best om hem te volgen.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
It's in the way again.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
La 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 la.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Moet je luisteren, ik ben iemand aan het volgen, hé.
Alright, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the putrid grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Need some overripe sheep's feet.
The money boats that prance by here. Keeps like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yellow wenches.
Ik ben heel erg geconcentreerd. Nee. Oh. Oké. Ik vind het heel spannend, daarom zeg ik even niks. Ik ben heel bang dat ik gespot word.
Double chase.
Fucking hey, yours.
Even aan de kant, jongens. Weer door. Oh, is het een priester? Of een priester?
Eternal fire, keep me safe.
Het hele Eternal Fire ding vind ik maar niks.
Spends all her days in the chapel.
Any needs,
That
Master?
whore who lifts her tail for all comers.
Shady individual.
Oh!
I've had enough of living.
En voor mij kan ik ook met beggars gaan praten, maar ik vind het eigenlijk veel leuker.
Freak! The dungeon, that's where you belong.
Lollygagging.
No lollygagging, oké, dat is een Skyrim reference. Heerlijk. No lollygagging.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy
Six
that.
ranks.
And three-titted wenches.
Hello?
Open up. Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Nee, dan gaan we dit lekker doen.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Your white hair. An aberration resulting from deviation from the norms during the trial of the grasses, correct?
Mage.
Good, sir.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Merchant. Wat een plek, hé. Drunk.
What ails you? Picked him
Kijk eens.
as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked, I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of
That's
those
okay.
will stick his head in the flames of the
was lying in the street, so I took it. You looked me straight in the eyes and lied, just like your car.
So, how are things?
Good.
Hey,
More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
So
daar weer Triss.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine, without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Juist, Triss. Zullen we even rennen, Triss?
Ugh. Those children will play.
There was armies across the river.
worrying.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
En weet Triss? Het zal niet. Beest. Wat is dit? Oh, gewoon een drang. Hoppa. Nu al level 10. Oh, Triss gooit een vuurbal. Hopla.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Nou, gevonden. Hopla.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin.
Oh, wow.
Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Hoos, doe me hier aan de kant. Ja, niet mee, Triss. Prima. Ik ga lekker zwemmen. Hopla. Hier hebben we het een en ander, maar dat is geen zakje. Oh, daar zie ik het al volgens mij. Oh, nu heb ik weer heel veel mee. Nu ben ik weer over in Cumber. Shit, hé. Huh. Wat heb ik nou opgepakt? Dit. Oeh, jezus. Het is light armor. Qua armor is beter, maar de rest... Ik weet niet, hé. Dit vind ik lastig. Wat we natuurlijk wel kunnen doen is, deze heeft twee, die ik nu aan heb, heeft twee sockets. Trouwens mijn broek ook en mijn schoenen ook, daar moet ik eigenlijk misschien eens even wat aan doen. Wat zal ik eens aan doen? Dit is dus heavy armor. Dit is eigenlijk wel veel meer armor dan wat ik nu aan heb, zeg maar. Dus ik denk dat ik dat gewoon doe. En dan doen we daar gewoon een Gwen dingetje in. Ja, deze designs gebruik ik allemaal niet, dus daar ga ik niet echt iets in doen. Nou, doen we dit pakje wel aan. Dit wil ik nog niet gelijk weggooien. Dit weegt eigenlijk niks. Dit wel. Zo, kijk. Moet ik eigenlijk een storage vinden. Vind ik. Kijk, hier ligt iets. Leather sack, juist. Triss. Ik heb even een nieuw pakje aangedaan terwijl ik onder water was hoor. Ziet er minder gaaf uit. Maar nou ja.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Ik zie er echt niet uit, hé.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Jezus, wat heb ik een lelijk pakje aan zeg. Nee, ik vind het echt vreselijk. Het is wel beter, maar ik vind het echt vreselijk. Doe liever dit aan. Zo ben ik hoor.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Okay.
Pretty boy, what do I gotta do to get a lovely
Oh.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Rotte shit. Hier heb ik wat, Triss.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Ja, ik vertrouw het ook niet meer. Oh.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for a rat shit. Jeez.
Rotte shit.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Lukt die, Triss?
Well.
Okay.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this force, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Moet je eens opletten.
Lost your nerve.
Hoppa. Komt Triss al bluffy. Hopsakee.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Inderdaad. Er is nog wat leuks bij die jongens. Nee, maar sorry Triss. Er is een heel debate natuurlijk over wie kies je, Triss of Jennifer. Nou, mijn keuze is Jennifer, 100%. Ah, hallo.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Oké. Nou. Ik vind het ook wel een mooi moment op het punt af te zetten. We zijn best wel lang bezig. Nu komt een harde... Nou dus. Goed. Ja. Dan zie ik jullie doorgaan de volgende keer terug. Dag hoor.